We're back. Pirates Galley. Okay, somebody asked me what we were rated. You know, G. But we're rated ARG. Okay, here we go, kids. This is kind of labor intensive. Okay, so this is one you make on the weekends, a special event or whatever, because this is labor intensive. Let's go over what we need. We need olive oil. We need Swiss cheese. We need Canadian bacon. Toothpicks. We're going to need some Ritz Crackers. We're going to need Montreal, because that's what I use. You know how I love my garlic. Okay, salt, pepper, mayonnaise, and mustard. Okay, I'm doing 2 chicken breasts. Okay, this is Chicken Cordon Bleu. You're going to need some flour and an egg, and you're going to need a meat tenderizer. Okay, so listen, I'm going to get a few things set up here, and we'll be right back. Okay, we're dedicating this one to grandmas. Okay, so call your grandma, tell her you love her, or pray to her, talk to her if she's in heaven. However it goes, okay, we'll be right back. Yeah. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna get, I gotta get on this for you because this might take a minute. Okay, so we're gonna, I'm just doing 2 chicken breasts. Okay, so you can double this recipe, whatever. I'm gonna do the 1 egg. You see me bread this before. Okay, I crushed up my Ritz Crackers. Now listen, you can use pico or whatever, or panko, and you can use breadcrumbs, Italian breadcrumbs, whatever you like. I like Ritz Crackers on this, okay? Yes, I do. So try it, or you can change your breading, whatever. I'm just gonna show you how to make cordon bleu. So we're gonna season this up, 1/2 teaspoon of Montreal, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, not too much salt because of the crackers already got salt. Okay, garlic, teaspoon. Okay, and once again, technical difficulties with the pepper. Seems that that's turning into a habit. Pepper. Okay, so let's get some pepper in there. Okay, we're gonna crack this egg up. Okay, teaspoon of water. Okay, we're gonna whip that up. Okay, now I'm gonna show you a way to tenderize these chickens. It's kind of easy. Okay, but you gotta be careful with it. Okay, like I said, I'm just gonna try to get to the point here. Okay, I put it in the. Okay, get a good tenderizer. You're gonna need one for this dish. Okay, if you don't, go ask Grandma. Maybe she'll get you one. Grandma, get the hammer. Okay. Anyway, I get a thick Ziploc baggie, or you can use. You can do it without a baggie or anything else. This kind of contains it. Put it in a good baggie, or you can use wax paper also to do it. But then you gotta get this beat down. Okay, and we want this really even. So it's gonna take a second, but see, I can keep it contained in here, and it's not splatting all over. So listen, I'm gonna get these tenderized, and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys? Thanks for tuning in, by the way. Oh, and I don't know if that thing came up, but our boat rescue was successful. How about that, huh? Now listen, I want to show you. You guys got to be patient. If you don't have a good thick plastic bag, then use wax paper or something. But like I said, this contains it. Be patient. Okay, some of these chicken breasts are big. Just take your time. Go down the edges, down the middle, nice and even. Okay, listen, we want to get this. Okay, we want a nice, thin chicken breast like that. Okay, and that was kind of thick. So listen, let me get this back out. I'll get the rest of the ingredients. We'll get this put together and in the frying pan here, kids. Be right back. All right. Oh, kids, get your grades up. We've got to make sauce with this, okay? But listen, I want you to look at this. Got those. That was 1 breast, okay? You got to take your time. You got to get these thin and without holes, okay? If you can, if there's holes in them, you can live with that too, okay? Now listen, per breast, this size, I'll use 2 pieces of Canadian bacon, and I'll use 2 slices of Swiss cheese, okay? So I've got 4 pieces of each. Okay, you're gonna need some toothpicks, like I said, okay? Mix up your flour with all the ingredients. Bread comes ready, but you're gonna wanna make this, and then start heating up your oil, okay? But listen, you're gonna wanna, to 2 of these, you do 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. Okay, you want extra just in case, you know. Okay, and then you're going to do a half of, I don't know, about a half a teaspoon to a teaspoon of mustard, okay, in there. So that's simple. Now, I also, in mine, I throw garlic in it, okay? Excuse our backdrop. Yeah, that's our pantry. Huh? Okay, so I'll put a half a teaspoon of garlic in that. Okay, there you go. You set that, you mix it up. Okay, it's a little mustard mayonnaise sauce. Okay, now if you like it, I like it light. I don't like a ton of mustard in it, but if you like it real mustardy, you can, you know. But anyway, get that. Okay, that's enough for a couple. So then, listen, I'll just refrigerate that for now with a spoon in it, whatever. It doesn't matter. Let's get to building these. Okay, let's get a plate here. Okay, this is, like I said, labor intensive. I'm going to start building one, and I'll show you how we do it. Okay, we're going to take this breast. Okay, lay it down. Okay, break these cheeses up. Okay, 2 on each side, like that. 1 on each side, okay? And then fold them together like this. Okay, now get your toothpicks. Okay, and shut this down. Okay, so you fold one end, just be careful, take your time. Get these shut the best you can. Okay, we want to hold all that cheese in there while these things cook and pull these toothpicks out when we're done. Okay, so we're just gonna, you know, it's kind of like doing surgery, right, John? Mm-hmm. Okay, so we do, we've graduated, we do brain, we do knee, hip, all kinds of surgeries, half price. So yeah, if you need anything done, let us know.
Although I just had an amputation, I went and paid full price.
He paid full price.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I call him Nine-Toed Johnny. They just chopped his toe off. That's why we're behind this year, you know? So this one goes out to all you guys that have been going through it with some okay, got Dean, my buddy that got ran over. Hit and run. He's on his feet. Love you, Dean. And then Dan.
Yeah, I love you, Dean.
Yeah, and then Dan's got his broken wrist. This guy we do music with. Anyway, let's continue with the show. Okay, you guys, now look, it's closed up. Okay, kind of like the stuffed burger, but this is with toothpicks. Okay, we're gonna just want to go like this.
It actually kind of looks kind of like a clam to me.
Well, we're by the ocean. Well, you look like an idiot. Just kidding. You guys don't know what he looks like yet. Some of you do. That's the mystery. On our 100th episode, he's gonna cook for you. It's gonna be good too. I know what he's cooking, I think. Okay, so here we go. Okay, dust this. Okay, be careful now. Okay, now make sure that on those edges you're getting lots of egg. Okay, so I dip those first. Okay, then I'll roll it towards me. Okay, pick it up and then dip it again and then roll it away. You want to push on the cut side so that egg gets in there kind of, if that makes any sense. If not, okay, and then just get her straight into the crackers. That's what. Now, usually I'll shake this in a plastic bag and stuff. This you do by hand. Okay. And anyway, and it doesn't really have to be dusted too bad. Okay, I kind of on this dish, I don't grind them up as much. I crunch them by hand. I kind of leave bigger chunks. They'll fall off, a lot of them, but you know, I just been using this recipe for a long time, so I'm kind of stuck on it, but here we go. Okay, look at that. See, that's what you want. Okay, so now see, I missed a spot, so if you see something like that, fix it. Okay, love your food. Okay, you can even dip that edge because that's on an edge. Dip it again, and let's get some crackers in there. Okay, because we want to seal this thing up. Okay, look around, pack them in there. Okay, that looks good. Listen, I'm going to do one more and I'll get back to you and we'll get these going, okay? Arg! I'm back a little early and tell you something, okay? We were having problems with John's having a little technical difficulty. But anyway, Captain, 89 years old, was up a 72-foot mast today, one that he built on his boat. We'll get you some pictures of this, but can you believe that? So anybody who's being lazy, get off your butt, go up 72-foot mast at 89 years old. Yeah. We love him here at Lieberhaven. Look him up, Dave Baxter.
Yeah.
Okay, he's my hero. He's my
And
friend.
you can't use a medical excuse either because he's got a bag hanging on his leg and everything.
Listen, this guy's, I'm like
He's
looking up at this
Iron
guy
Man.
going nuts. Okay, here we go. We've got the oil ready. Hear it? Pops. Okay, we don't want this really hot. Okay, so if you're using a stove, you gotta be medium. Okay? Because we're gonna slow cook these at first and then we'll crisp them a little bit. There we go. Hear that? Soft sizzle is what we're after. Okay, and you gotta get these covered. Okay, and you can't, listen, you gotta cook these in the pan, okay? If you put them in the oven, they'll melt. It's just no good. Some of my dishes, I tell you, you can bread them and put them in the oven. This isn't one of them. Let me get cleaned up, get this cleaned up. I'll get this cooking and I'll show you this dish. Okay? Don't forget to look up Captain Dave Baxter.
Are you going to cover it?
Yeah, I'm going to cover it when I wash my hands. Ah, you hear that? We're slowly cooking these. Okay? When you flip them, we're going to be real careful. All right, this is awesome. I just wanted to show you the small sizzle that we're doing. You can roll that around a little bit in your pan. Make sure you keep it covered. Okay, I'm gonna give this a couple more minutes. I'll flip it and show you when we do that. We'll get this cooked up for you. Okay, like I said, call your grandma. Tell her you love her. I remember my grandma and how cool she was, making me all kinds of stuff when I was a kid. And yeah, there it is. So we'll be right back to your grandma here tonight. Cooking some cordon bleu. Right, Johnny?
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds funny, huh?
Don't
Cordon
you
bleu?
love that?
Is
She'll
it that
love
blue?
that.
What's a cord? What's
Who
on?
don't love that?
Oh, check it out, you guys. Nice and slow she's cooking. Over she goes. Okay. I don't know if you can see that, but see that golden brown? We're gonna get it a little browner, but we're gonna flip them a couple times, okay? Because we want that to stick, okay? You got to be patient with this dish. But like I said, this is a great, you know, it's a great dish. But it's a good weekend dish to have with your wife or whatever you're doing. Anyway, I hope you guys like it. Be right back. I have cooked them, browned it on this side. I've done it on the other side. Now this is the trick. Okay, we've got to get this chicken cooked on the side a little better where these toothpicks are. So you want to hold that down in your pan. Okay, hold it down in your pan. Get your tongs and put them together like that a little bit, or however you got to do it. If you got to hold it by hand, but that's a little trick I do. Okay, now the tongs will be hot, so be careful, okay? Don't burn yourself. Right, Johnny?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be back with Cordon Bleu. Yeah. Okay, when I dipped it, I kept that side up, and I kept that side up. After I went flat and I went flat, I went that side down. Okay, we're gonna wanna flip them over again and cook this side too, but I do this side first. It seals up that cheese a little bit, gets those breadcrumbs and the oil in it, and then I flip it over again. Okay, and I'm just gonna do this all at the same time. Just be careful. Okay, just be careful. You're gonna probably be using a different kind of pan unless you got one of these. Okay, you can do it in cast iron or whatever. My cast iron pan isn't big enough for this. I told you earlier in the other show, I got a warp in one, so if anybody wants to bring me some cast iron, I'd love it. Okay, so we got a little cheese melted, very little. Okay, gonna do the same thing here. Okay, this is kind of a tricky pan to do it with. So I'll just hold it up there. Anyway, listen, I'm gonna let that cook, just any way you can get them to stand up. Just to get some heat on those edges, okay? Because we want this to cook evenly. And it'll cook pretty quick because if you get it even, like I said, that's why it's important. I showed you, take your time. Knock these out with your tenderizer. And you're gonna need a tenderizer. Don't do it with your fists or anything like that. You get knuckle marks. Now you can do that with other stuff, and I'll show you that in other shows. And just to get through it. But with this dish, it's important to get it thin like that, okay? And we'll be right back and I'll have it on a plate for you. Okay, now that I've done those edges, I put the cheese side down first, or the toothpick side down first, the other side. Okay, now I'm letting it finish off. I'm laying it down. I'm gonna cook it for a couple minutes on each side. Slow, bring that up. Okay, it's gonna be good. Okay, check it out. We're gonna unplug this. It's still hot, but I just wanna show you, no cheese whatsoever leaked out in this pan. Okay, now listen, there's another way you can do this you can do this cordon bleu. Okay, you can knock out your chicken breasts, pound them out, bread them like I did, cook them, and then at the end when they're all cooked, you can grill the Canadian bacon and throw it on top and then melt the cheese on top. Okay, that's cheating, and the best cheater wins. So that's another way. Chicken, grill the Canadian bacon and then melt the cheese with a lid on it. Okay, so that's another way. And I kind of did that. And then fried chicken, you can do it like that and put this on, put Canadian bacon and cheese on that and melt it. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna pull the toothpicks out of this. Okay, and we're gonna see what we got.
Wow.
If you can
Holy
even find the
cow.
toothpicks. Okay, so if your mother-in-law's there, you can give her one of these and go, oops, I forgot the toothpick. Okay, check this out, you guys. Okay, and you got your sauce. Ooh, I got a toothpick in there. They're easier to find once you cut it. I just want to cut this open and show you what we got here. Okay. Oh, yum. I don't know how good you can see that. Chicken cordon bleu, okay? Ready to go. So let's see what we got. I just got to try it. Okay, so get your little sauce here. Put it on your plate. Just a little dip. No salt, no pepper, no nothing. And I'm going to be honest with you, okay? I know good chicken cordon bleu. Yeah.
Right on. Like,
Home
subscribe.
run. This is over the fence, man.
Thumbs
Take your
up.
time. Thumbs up. We love you. Subscribe. What else do we do? Oh, we dance on the beach.
Likes.
Okay, and like I said, before I go, this show right now, I'm going to build up
Comments.
Oh yeah, well, we want those too. But here's what I want to do for you guys. Okay, I'm going to build up a bunch of chicken dishes. I'm going to build up a bunch of this and that, and then I'm going to start getting fancy. Okay, not fancy, but I'm going to show you some of these meals that take a little more time. So you have to go shopping for some of the stuff, but I'll keep it within a budget. But the final product will be well worth the time. If you love your food, cook your food. That's what I say. All right, thanks guys. Good night. Love you.
Bye.
Captain John Phillips, ladies and gentlemen. Arg!